The thing that I asked for was not something that he could go down for.
Well, first off, a small thing could be the needle that breaks the haystack. It could be, or it could kick something off.
If I could just say what it was.
I just like my business personal. When it's like coming to, you want to talk something, don't ask me for something in the group.
I'm finna word vomit. Cause
ask me for shit, goddamn.
Are you going to edit this out? You're not going to post it. Can they just say so that we
Are you going to edit this out?
Can you edit this out, please, so that we can actually know?
If you say
Wait, y'all know, y'all was in a group.
I didn't.
They didn't. That's another thing too. Y'all didn't even see it.
Did you post that in there?
Yes, I did. But for Charlie's sake, I unsent the messages because I didn't want him to have to be faced with some type of just
notifications on when you told me to.
Activity or
like,
some
see,
shit.
you don't fucking get it. Like you think shit be small, Joe. It don't.
Okay,
be
go
small.
like this.
Ooh, Chicago coming out. He using the term Joe.
Go like this.
wanted me to make her a goddamn doctor's note.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How incriminating is a doctor's note?
How incriminate somebody selling a nickel bag of weed? That shit can fucking start something.
I'm not hearing it. I'm just like, bro.
You don't understand it.
No.
You're from that
See,
shit.
my thing is as well, if I feel if someone feels uncomfortable with something and they express that they are uncomfortable with something and tell you why, I think it's only respectful for you to respect their bubble and their discomfort because we all have different bubbles. We all have things that are different levels of things that make us uncomfortable. And if someone expresses their discomfort to you, let's say that you're on a date and the guy is going a little bit too fast. I feel if you express your discomfort and say, hey, yo, listen, we're going too fast. I don't like this. I don't like where we're going with this. I feel the only respectful and emotional, intelligent thing that for the individual to do would be like, okay, my apologies. I was going too fast. Let me backstep because you are uncomfortable with this. And what I just observed you do was say, I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. Charlie Mac Express, I'm uncomfortable with this. And I saw you say, I'm not hearing it. That's just not good communication, in my opinion. What's up?
Fair. All I said was I still need it. And then he started talking about how this is so, I just said all you had to do was like, I feel this is me in my mind, my world, my life. I just feel like, okay, if that was out of line or making you uncomfortable, how he just expressed, you could have just called me and been like, yo, don't everything you ended up typing up. Like you typed more shit about it.
In the private chat.
So your thing is that I put it in the group. But all I said was I still need it. That's all I said was I still need it. I didn't say when I called you when I first asked about it and what I said and you was like whoa okay, but I didn't do that. I didn't come at you like that in the group. Like I didn't come at you like that. We were the only two that knew anything about that. And you're right. I should not have put it in the group. I can admit that. But I feel that what I put in the group didn't warrant the response that I got from you.
To you, like you can.
So yeah, we're to each his own.
Yeah, you can't say what my response would be based on what because that's internal. That's me. You can't say anything about that. How I react to something.
Fair. It was just a doctor's note, though. So
again, you can't poo-poo and dismiss someone's feelings about something.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying.
I understand.
If y'all really want to talk about it, then let's talk about it. But I get to say what I want to say too.
Most definitely, and I get to react off of what you say and how you say it, because you know what I'm saying. This is the show. Like, for instance, I said this a few shows back, like you can't judge someone's reaction. Like, for instance, if you tap someone maybe, or they have a tapping issue, and you tap them, but they fucking fly off in your mouth, and you're like, I just tapped you. I know you're getting mad, but it's the same thing. We gotta respect people's bubbles.
And I didn't want to burp in the mic.
Okay.
I'm not even mad. I'm just like I'm not even mad. You brought it up on the show. You want to talk about it? We could have talked about it afterwards, but we talked about it, so I feel like we can move forward with the show. For sure. We will.
Interesting.
I'm judging now.
I'm interested to find out if you're willing to share. Like what is
Okay. For one, the book that you guys find out holy, the Bible, is bullshit.
Okay.
It's a bunch of stories that were stolen.
What you mean stolen?
What you mean? The stories of Moses, the story of the Ark, all this shit was Egyptian culture and all that shit way before the Bible was even thought of. Did you not know this?
I'm listening to you.
I know I'm asking you a question. Like, did you not know that the books of the Bible weren't originated in the Bible?
Okay, so what are you basing that on? Something you also read?
From all my research.
Which is something you read?
No, they have actual proven facts. You go online and find these stories predated the Bible.
But that's just someone writing something and saying it was written this
So is the Bible
time.
facts?
No, what I'm trying to understand your reasoning behind it, because if you're saying that this is made up, right? It was something that was made up and they wrote it and they want us to believe that this is what is, right? And then you're saying, but you read something else that was also written and
that was written before that predated it.
It's getting hot in here.
No. The thing is, it's very interesting.
No,
when
literally,
I hear that,
it's getting hot in here.
It ain't what was said. It was when it was said.
But you also, like, you weren't there for you to actually say, I could say I was there too and write it down and say it happened at this specific day. Are you going to believe me just because I said that and I wrote it down?
You say that about the whole Bible then.
Okay.
Because what about the Bible is facts?
No, my thing is I'm not arguing any like to say what you're saying is wrong or whatever. I'm just asking you questions to understand, because maybe I'm not understanding it the way that
I'm telling you based off of science.
Okay.
They can find shit a million, thousands of years way before it was dated in the Bible.
Okay.
The Bible, since the man wrote it, is not God's word.
Okay.
I got one question for you. Do you know the Bible?
What do you mean, do I know
Do
the
you
Bible?
know the Bible? Have you read the Bible?
I've read the Bible, but I've never read the Bible from start to finish.
Do you know of the Bible, though?
Yeah.
Do you know who wrote the book of Genesis?
No.
Okay, well, end of discussion.
What's your point?
You're not able to even argue with the Bible if you don't know it.
That's my thing. I am not, and I said that I'm not trying to argue
Well,
with you. I am trying to understand.
I say
your
argue,
mindset.
but I meant debate.
I'm not trying to debate the Bible.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, you're trying to debate. I'm not trying to debate, because for me, I am content with what I believe, and I am open to having discussions with other people's mindsets and what they believe in, and that's okay. And I also am okay with the fact that we don't have to agree for something to be, or for my belief to continue to be and to stand.
Why do you believe in the Bible?
Why do I believe in the Bible?
Yeah. Why do you believe in Christianity as a whole?
Because God has done so much for me that I can not believe in it.
So, out of the 4,500 religions in the world, you think Christianity is the right one?
So here's my thing with that, right? I don't, and this is not me trying to, I don't think, God looks at the heart, number one. Let's just start there, right? So I personally feel like when the day comes and, judgment day comes, or, the world ends or whatever, I personally feel like everybody is going to be very, very shocked, because Christians are going to think, we're the only people that are going to make it. And, Muslims are going to think the same thing, and whoever, all these different religions. But when reality actually happens, we're all going to be shocked that it's going to be a whole mixture of everyone. Because that's what I'm saying. He looks at the heart. There are people that go to church but are mean people. They don't have a good heart. They go around doing the worst things to everyone. And there are people that don't even go to church and are sweethearts. They help, they love, they care, they're kind, they're all of that. So I don't think you going to church and proclaiming, oh my God, I'm a Christian, is the only way that you can get to heaven if you believe in heaven, or it's going to be the only thing that will save you if that is what you believe.
How do you get to heaven? What is the only way to get to heaven?
For me, that's why I'm saying we're all going to be shocked. That's why I'm saying we're all going to be shocked. I don't have the answers.
But you said that you are a Christian.
Yes.
But I was raised Christian. I've got the beliefs. Mm-hmm. So this is a simple one, love. What is the only way to get to get into heaven?
With Christianity, in terms of what we read in the Bible, is that what you're asking me? That you must
yes,
must
what the Bible says, yeah.
Jesus is the Son of God, and He died for our sins and rose up, and get baptized.
So
that's what the Bible says.
No, I agree.
Yes,
I concur.
That's what you're asking me. Yes,
I concur.
Yeah. Okay.
You said God looks at hearts.
Yes.
So pretty much that all that matters through hearts, because according to a popular saying, the road to hell is paved with good intentions, which is shit that you do out of the kindness of your heart. Have you ever heard of that before?
I have, but go explain why you. Okay.
No, I mean if God, you do shit where you have good intentions on doing shit, you're doing shit out of the goodness of your heart, right? Mm-hmm. And the saying is the road to hell is paved with that. So you can do all types of shit, but you got a good heart, you still go to heaven?
We'll find out. I don't have the answers, like I said.
I definitely understand.
I don't have the answers, and that's why I was saying I'm content with what I believe at this moment, and I will share what I believe, I will share what I love, I'll share all of those things, but I'll never put it on someone, force them to, oh my God, this is what it is, and believe that, because we're not all the same. We all also haven't been on the same journey in life. You know what I mean? I was raised into Christianity, and that's what I know. But if a person hasn't even been exposed to that, and I come through in the 31 years that I've been exposed to all of that, and I'm
with your old ass,
and I'm expecting them to have the same understanding of me, that is very unfair. And especially because I don't even know that within that whole time frame, what have they gone through? Traumatic stuff, painful stuff, all of those things.
Look, this is what I had asked a guy. I do these debates a lot. I asked a guy, I said, if babies die, do they go to heaven or hell? They said they go to heaven because they haven't reached the age, even though you're born with sin. But they said go to heaven. So I say, okay, what if there's a remote island in the middle of nowhere that have never heard of Jesus Christ? When they die, do they go to heaven or hell? He said they go to heaven because they don't know. They weren't known. I said, so by you coming to tell me about Jesus and I don't accept it, that means I'm going to hell, but I never would have won if you would never came and told me about it? And he was stuck because, what the fuck can you say about that?
What did he say?
He didn't have shit to say.
Anything. He was stuck.
What did he try to say?
Shit, let me see.
You know what I'm saying? Because,
yeah, a lot of them try to.
You dig?
Try to, like you said, just talk, but there's nothing you really can say about that. Yeah, because if you saying that I would have went to heaven without knowing of Jesus, but you come to tell me about it, you basically condemn me to hell if I don't say, okay, I agree. But I was going to heaven if you wouldn't have said nothing to me at all.
I'm scared as hell, real talk. I'm a preacher's kid, and I was raised a certain way to believe certain things, and I have an open mind. I'm an individual that listens, and
that's the thing.
And so I don't believe everything that I was told. I do not. I do believe in spirituality. I do believe that there is a higher being. I believe a number of things, but I've been open to other doctrines that predate what I was taught, that say the same things, that said the same things that were written in this particular doctrine. I've got to take heed to that. I've got to take heed to that. Like how, why, what? There's no answers to that. So I'm just so, I'm done with church folk. I'm done with church as in, this is how you get to heaven. I know how to get to heaven if I believe in that. It's about having, my relationship with the one who I believe that made me. But like been raised for years thinking a certain way, like growing up in my home, everything, man, you're going to hell. If you snap your fingers, you're going to hell. If you listen to anything that doesn't have God or Jesus in it, even if it's a love song, you're going to hell. Yeah. Everything was you're going to hell.
And they can't do that. I like to fight Christians.
Everything was that, man.
Did y'all hear that? Charlie likes to fight Christians, y'all.
Listen, you let me finish. Like,
God damn it.
Look, like I'm just saying, you a Christian, put them up, put them up. No.
Put them up.
When I debate Christians, when I fight Christians, I like to go with their own doctrine. Like when with the Bible as well. They say something, okay, then how do you feel about this in the Bible? You know what I mean? And it'd be like Jacey say, he's open to other shit. You know what I mean? He had an open mind. A lot of motherfuckers like, this is in his book, this is the word, and that's it. I'm like, all these religions, and you folks, like my mama, she believes, actually, like, Mom, why do you believe in Christianity? She said, shit, for one, I was taught that, and two, I'm scared not to. You know what I mean?
Fear.
Yeah.
I love that answer. Man.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I feel like I feel like that would be the typical, average answer. If somebody could articulate that response, like, because if you ask, like how you just said, like,
say
why
it again, Charlie Mac.
She said, like, I asked Mom, why did you believe in Christianity? And she said, for one, I was taught that, and for two, I'm scared not to.
And those are the people that raised me. And as y'all see, by the book, shit, I'm hell bound.
With your heathen ass.
It's not even funny.
Business class.
I haven't. I still have.
She said you going to hell business class. I'm
business
sorry.
Class, first class.
Scout.
Ain't no way.
The devil said, I got her.
Yeah,
I got her.
I'm not even meeting Jesus and God and them. Getting cast.
Fuck them stairs. Take your ass downstairs.
No, stop. Oh my God, because it is scary. I do have a fear though as well. I can relate to that. I want to still be as involved as I see a lot of my family members that are still involved, but it's just like I just can't. I can't.
Hey.
And I don't want to take that chance, like, because what if it is real? Like, I'm gonna go to hell.
Right.
But shit.
How did God give us this mind, this type of mind to be pigeonholed? It don't add up. I feel. Go ahead, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Yeah.
No. Go ahead. That's all I want to say.
I was trying to listen to you, like, I thought you were talking about the mind that we have, because technically, like, when you think about it, the devil gave us a lot of shit. Now, I'm not satanic at all, but the devil is the only reason that you have enlightenment, and like the mind to think of like all types of shit, like your intelligence, knowledge. The devil's the only reason you have that.
Of this world?
Yes, because God didn't give us all this. You didn't get that the knowledge and all that till Eve ate from that forbidden tree. Prove that wrong. Because it says it in the Bible. Once Eve bit the apple, she realized she was naked. And she realized all types of shit. And that's what it says in the Bible. You can look at me like that.
Okay, who created the devil?
God.
Okay.
So
your argument just collapsed.
So God created homosexuality too, right?
No, but what I'm saying is,
if you say that, God created everything.
No. But here's what I'm saying. You saying that the devil gave it to us. But if the devil was created by God, then in essence, God is the one that chose that purpose to play out the way that it played out.
So if I slap you, God slapped you?
You see, you're trying to. No. You're not. You're trying.
Wait, no, that was just it. God made it to play out like that.
You're listening to respond, not to understand. I'm saying to you, if you are saying, ne, God created the devil, ne, right? That do we agree on that?
If I believe in God and the devil, then.
But I asked you, and you said.
I'm going based off common knowledge of Christians.
Okay, so you can't then give that power to the devil when he himself did not create himself.
So if God, then why did he punish Adam and Eve if the devil did and God made that happen?
Because he gave them instructions.
But he know what was going to happen because he's all-knowing, right?
It doesn't matter. He gives you free will. So you have it's like a child, right? Mm-hmm. You've got a kid. You put a sweet there, right? And you tell them, do not take that sweet until I come back.
Right.
If they go and they take that sweet, you get to punish them. You knew putting that sweet there, that kid is probably going to take that sweet because
so God
it's a
tempts
kid.
People.
No. I'm just saying. Like, I'm making an example.
No, why would he even put that there then? Why would he put the
So you're telling me
there?
you've never done anything like that to your kid?
I'm not God.
We're not talking about that.
That's the whole thing we're talking about.
Yes, we are.
No, but my thing is, you're trying to take it there, and when I'm making that example, then you want to
No,
switch up
you're invalid. Your shit is invalid.
No, it's not. How is it invalid?
You're saying that the devil did it, so God all knowing. God knew it was going to happen, right? That's what you're saying.
Because he gives you free will. He gives free will. He
so
doesn't want to
God didn't know what was going to happen.
And that's, for instance, that's why you, Charlie Mac, at this moment are able to believe what you want to believe, right? That is why she is able to believe what she wants to believe. That is why I am able to do the same, and why JC is able to do the same. If God wanted to, he would force us. He doesn't want to. God doesn't want people that feel like you are obliged to. And yes, there are people that do, like you say, your mom, I'm scared, so I feel like, and but at the
okay, so does God know what's going to happen at the end of the day or no?
I believe so. Yes.
So if he knows, then how's it free will when it's already destined to be this way?
I don't know. But I still believe it's free will, because at the end of the day, you still do decide.
So you think it'd be free will and destiny?
Because God is God, man. God is just, and here's the thing. God's intelligence is way more than what we could ever comprehend.
How
and that is
know?
what I believe. No. That's what I believe. You don't have to believe that. That is what I believe. I genuinely believe that God's intelligence is way more powerful or beyond anything that we could ever,
So that's your.
And so for me, there are things that I will question and I will not understand, but I also understand that my understanding can never be equivalent to God's understanding, and I am okay with that. I am okay with that. I am not saying you have to be okay with that. I am okay with that.
So that's your opinion then?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
oh, okay. Well, then there's no. He's talking about opinion.
Over there,
that's what I kept saying with you. I will never argue anything because I know what I believe. And
Shut up! You've been arguing it for the past 10, 15 minutes.
Conversation. It's a conversation. I'm not trying to convert
or a debate.
into anything. No.
And we didn't even watch the videos. Y'all just arguing about church.
We're not arguing. We're having a conversation. I know because it's a healthy conversation, and that's why I'm saying. I agree. I agree. It's a very healthy conversation because it's interesting to hear someone else's mindset. You know what I mean about the same thing, and it doesn't mean that today when I leave here I'm going to be like, oh my God, how? No, I will still be stuck to what I believe.
Hey, do you believe in aliens?
Aliens, I don't know. It could be
dinosaurs.
I don't know. Could be.
Why you don't say that about Christianity? You never seen God.
But like I said to you, I have experienced a lot of things in my life where I cannot say it's anything else but God.
That's how I feel about my arrest.
So, that's how I feel about my
God intervened.
Yeah, for
he
real.
Did. Somebody did.
A lot of things. There are a lot of things that I have experienced where I'm just like, there's no way it could be anyone else but God. And because I was brought up like that, like believing in God and Christianity, so for me, it paved the way for me to,
so how could you
have that relationship with God.
Like, I don't know, God could be an alien. The Anunnaki, you know what I mean? Y'all don't believe in. Have you guys ever heard of the Anunnakis?
No. Educate me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay, it's ancient time. It's saying it's a lot of shit that's in the Bible that a lot of tribes believe in, like ancient tribes. Like they're a Martian quote unquote group of people that came to this planet. And they wanted to get all of our natural resources off this planet. So they didn't want to do all the work, though. So they created a group of people. They breathed air and dust, which is also in the Bible. And they made man to actually do all the shit. And then a lot of people think of them as gods. Like the ancient Sumerians. You guys never heard of none of this?
No, I can't say that I have.
Me too.
I've heard of Kemet.
Way predates Kemet. This is before any of that.
Okay.
This was ancient, like the first man type shit. And even some of the Mayans and the Aztecs still believe in them. They worshipped all of them. Mm-hmm. Now, let's get back to Satan real quick.
Okay.
Let's get back.
Because
back to the devil.
All right.
Back to the devil, who is not necessarily, it's not 100% known that he was a bad person. It was just that a lot of ancient tribes believed that he gave them knowledge. He brought fire down, and that's why he was kicked out of heaven. He was the leader of a group of people called the Watchers. I watch a lot of history channels, and I read a lot, and I listen to a lot of speakers. Mm-hmm. And there's a version of Satan in every story, not necessarily says Satan.
I got some pushback on that because
there are some people who are out here that claim, I'm not one of them because I wish I could quiet the thoughts in my motherfucking mind, but there are people out here who claim that they don't have that, and I think that's crazy as well.
I don't believe those people. I don't believe those people. I don't. We all have inner thought, even if we're not aware of it. That's how we move.
JC, can you prove that? All right, now you know that you have inner thought, right? You know you're conscious, you talk. Can you prove that someone else has it without a shadow of a doubt?
No.
And I'm saying that to say no one can. Like, for example, like I know what I can think in my head. I don't know if y'all have an inner dialogue or not.
You know what? Hold on. I can't. Well,
hold on.
I'll debate it.
Right. I know.
No, I mean, I can debate it because of thought processes.
Right, I'm taking that to go somewhere else, though.
So now, okay, go ahead.
Okay, now, because there's a theory called solipsism, which say, you guys ever heard of solipsism?
No. Educate me.
It's pretty much saying that you are the God. You created everything. Because you can, without any shadow of a doubt, know that you have a thought.
I've heard that, like that we are gods, so we can create things.
I mean, the one and only God.
No,
okay.
Okay.
I'm just listening to you.
Yeah.
So it's saying that you created everything. Like, because you can't picture yourself dying, and you can't picture a time that you were never here. For as far as you know, you're an eternal being. And you're the only thing that really exists, and you got bored, and you just created this world for yourself. You know what I mean? And then some type of amnesia on your mind so that you can go and enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm not saying this is true. I'm saying this is called solipsism.
Okay.
It's saying that you are the one and only true God. Cause I can't say what you guys are thinking in your head. I created all you guys. And you guys are just here just because I'm bored as fuck. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going on. Like,
who believes this? Where is this community, and where did you learn this from? Because I think it's fucking insane.
All right, look, take it like this.
No, but you know what? Some motherfuckers may think that what I think is motherfucking insane. But come on now.
Check this out though. Now,
God damn it.
Let's just say I'm a God. What you're saying is I programmed you to say it. Subconsciously or what? Because if it's a dream, let's say you're a dream.
Okay.
You're in a dream, you're having a conversation with a nigga, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not really having a conversation. That thought's coming from your head.
Mm-hmm.
How come it's not like this now? How can you be certain that it's not? You can't. At the end of the day, real talk, Christianity, Judaism.
You mean like
atheism,
simulation?
Yeah, type shit. Sort of.
I mean, like how do we know this isn't your simulation?
We don't know if anything is real at the end of the day, because all you can do, like she said, is have belief. That's all you can do. That's the only reason why I don't get in on what motherfuckers Christianity, Hinduism, Muslim.
Citadel, like top 5.
Yeah, because I don't want to bust your bubble. Yeah. I did a lot of that. I lost friends and I made motherfuckers feel some type of way. But now I don't do that. If you want to believe, baby, believe. You know what I mean?
Charlie Mack, what happens when we die?
Now,
why did you say it like that?
Look, now I was high as hell and I was like 18. And this is what I came up with. Which